Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham, Rakakodash, to honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all like the Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. Alright, and for this one, it's your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. This is another modern day Madness Prophecies. Alright, focusing on this one, Whitey has lost his savor. His golden, untarnished image is disappearing from off the face of the earth, and he doesn't like dealing with that reality. He doesn't like the fact that people have woken up to his bloodthirsty tactics of killing and land removing and culture snatching. All right, he doesn't like that, these videos are going out, and they're even now about to come up against the red pill movement. I just learned about that today. They're going to consider them basically a male hate, T group. So, they had marked out a whole list of the top, YouTube guys who be doing it. This is about to be the alphabet boys is involved. So, hey, this man is being exposed on all levels, and he doesn't like it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start actually out of. Where's it at? Oh, here first. Let's start with this first clip. I don't know what camp this person's from, but obviously, I'm gonna assume they're Northern Kingdom. They teaching their children, right?
Thanksgiving celebrates Native genocide. Thomas Jefferson owned over 600 slaves. Christmas pagan holiday. Jesus wasn't his name, and he wasn't white. George Washington.
So right here, you see he has his little fringes on him. So like I said, I don't know what camp he's a part of. All right, hey, that young sir, that young boy, right, has more knowledge already in him than Nick grown dummy adults, of his own people running around. All right, I'm gonna assume, either he's Northern Kingdom or he's an Israelite foreigner, regardless. But he's thrown away the false image that has been given to us, especially at a young age, by the devil, and apparently he's been being taught proper. All right, so you already see Esau's image is going in the fire, y'all. Esau's image is going in the fire, and he don't like it. No, not one bit. Boom, bitch. Let me get another clip real quick. So we're gonna go back. I got these different the sub categories I save shit to. So we had that being burned. Let's play this next. Not this one. Let's play this clip.
The University of Oregon, and I got to go to their Black Cultural Center and present for Black History Month. And while I was there, I noticed that there's not a lot of Black folks in Oregon, and I wanted to know why. The history's racist as hell. Back in 1844, when chattel slavery was still legal in the United States, new states started to figure out, hey, we're a new state, we have all this stolen land, how should we deal with the issue of slavery? And then there started to be free states, states that didn't have enslavement, and states that were slave states, or states that had slavery. But what Oregon decided to do when it became a territory and then a state was to ban Black people entirely. And the way this has been taught has been so racist and inaccurate. Basically, it's been made to seem like the white people who were in Oregon, who were founding the state, were so benevolent that instead of having families be torn apart over the issue of enslavement and the moral quandary that it is, we should just ban Black people for their own good. Which, has many layers of wrong. And the interesting thing is that they didn't completely ban Black people. They had a 3-year limit where Black people could live in the state. And then after those 3 years, they had something called lash laws, which legally mandated that Black people be beaten over a period of 6 months repeatedly until they left the state. And even those incredibly racist and violent laws were framed as being benevolent because at least the people weren't getting lynched. And researching or learning about something like that is the type of thing that makes you just take it back and rewrite your entire keynote speech, which is what I did. So I completely threw out my other speech on Black history and decided to make one very specific to the state of Oregon, the racist history behind the lash laws and these different restrictions going back to 1844, the displacement of Native Americans, white privilege, and so many other conversations. I think it went pretty well, but it also made me think about the fact that it all started with me just thinking, there's not a lot of Black people that I'm seeing in Oregon. Why is that? And so now I know and you know, and that's fantastic, but it also also made me think about the fact that we should be looking into more things that we just take for granted. No, your neighborhood isn't mostly white just because that's how it ended up. It's usually because of racism and segregation. So I hope it encourages you to look a little deeper into your history and know it's not still Black History Month, but that's something that should be celebrated and acknowledged year-round. Recently, I visited.
So, she's a fast talker, but she was spitting nothing but facts. And that's something I learned about that some time ago. Hey, you legally, as a Negro, right, you couldn't live in Oregon until 1926 legally on the books. That's when they finally, so-called did away with them laws. All right, y'all. You have some of us now. I'm young, so that would have been my great-great-great-grandparents. But some of you brothers and sisters, right, that's older, potentially, so say someone right now that's in their 60s. Their grandparents would not have been allowed in fucking in Oregon, straight up. And then I'm gonna play one more clip, and then I'm gonna get a scripture. But we're seeing, y'all, this man's lies are exposed. He didn't get this country through honesty, through integrity. His status that he has isn't because he's a good, hardworking, noble individual. He's a liar. He's a cheat. He's a thief. He's a murderer. And it's all being exposed.
Hey, what up, though, y'all? So, I went to the community meeting a couple weeks ago that they had for Brightmoor for their new redevelopment plan, because y'all just were Brightmoor ain't, about to come up. They got a whole housing development plan, geared towards affordable housing and new development.
You know what? They're playing all that. She's playing that Kendrick song, but basically, you're seeing it says the entire city of Detroit will be gentrified. All right, and this is something you're starting to see now, y'all. Hey, I was riding down this one block off on the east side. If you're from out here, you know the area. You rolling down East Warren, and when I tell you, y'all, because I ain't been down that stretch of East Warren in the better part of a year, and I drove through there a couple weeks back. I was like, what the fuck? I'm talking about new concrete down, bus stop shit, all the bike lanes. Y'all, Esau is not playing. He wants to eliminate Jacob and take over. Basically, they had completely fixed up and remodeled an area that was very beat down and raggedy. All right, the roads was cracked. Everything was just raggedy, litter everywhere, and it was completely, nigga, I'm talking about the concrete was white. If you would have spat on it, it looked like somebody would have hopped out, would have took you to jail. Shit was so clean out of nowhere. I was like, when in the hell did they do all this and get all this together? All right. This man, he's trying to remodel the earth in his image, but it ain't going so well. Why? Because the things that he's done in his past is coming back to bite him. Habakkuk 2:16. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And this is something that he's literally done and spiritually done. Literally, he straight up intoxicated Gadites and Reubenites to influence them to come up out their land and to kill them. And spiritually, he's making the world drunken with Babylonianism, allowing people to live after the Western world customs and ideology, all right, making them do deals with them, make use of their technology, right, have their influence in these other countries, to where now these nations, they've become so much like this place, they're no longer functioning in their ancient world methods, all right, and then they can be taken advantage of easily by this mother effort, all right. But the issue is that people are waking up, y'all. People are waking up and they're tired of Babylon shit, all right. Verse 16 being the main point, it says, thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Right. So this place once had glory, but now it has shame, because the secrets of its operations have been exposed. The mistreatment of the Israelites here, and to everybody in the planet. Everyone is tired of the whore. All right, let the foreskin be uncovered. Basically, more metaphor for your secrets being exposed. Okay, the cup of the Lord's right hand should be turned unto thee. So the things that he's done to these people, he's about to start going to these things, going through them, and he already is. His economy's getting fucked now. His soldiers are weak and can't fight no more. His women are rebellious and demons. His men are through and just through. All the things that Esau, he's tried to sneak in and infiltrate into these other countries, he's dealing with it now. His household is falling apart. All right, and that shameful reputation is on him, and he doesn't like it, no, not one bit, because he had the reputation of being the golden child of the earth. All right, you look up and you see a propaganda poster, Edomite male and an Edomite woman and 2.5 Edomite children, and a fucking golden retriever. All right, in a goddamn house some damn where. The American myth. That's the image that he has promoted to the world for so long, but now is exposed that is a lie. If you go for that dream, you will find yourself in an exorbitant amount of debt and suffering, probably married to a used up whore who doesn't like you, who's going to divorce you for alimony and child support not too long down the line. That's the reality of this world. And in between that, you might get mugged on your way to the theater, and then you might catch an STD by the time you get home. That's America for you. Okay, next clip.
Break something down. When white people and black people would have a child back in the day, they would call it a mulatto. That is a racist term, and I'm going to explain why. It means the combination of a horse and a donkey, because mulatto is...
You know what?
Let me break something down. When...
Slakia, yo, 1 second. Slakia, this clip right here.
I think we were before you began to think of us as human beings.
Well, in a way, we thought of you almost as a very superior pet. Something, or rather someone, we had to take care of, because we had to do so much of their thinking for them. We had to do almost everything for them, except living their own lives. Anything outside, we had to do for them.
This is the mindset of Edom. Now, this is an old interview, a guy who was claiming, he's so-called no longer racist. But the Jake was asking him, what was your mindset towards us? And he's telling him, y'all are like a somewhat intelligent pet. But we got to do everything for you. That's how some of these devils feel. Some of them just want to get rid of you niggas. They ain't trying to, Esau, not all of Esau, really, if they could really have their way, they'd just exterminate us. But this goes to show you their mindset. And this guy right here, y'all, this is somebody's great-granddad somewhere. Some Edomite rolling around right now, this is his great-granddad, all right? And passed it down to him, wealth and business and this and that, while we had nothing. So even though this guy, he's sitting here, oh, he's not a racist anymore, he's reformed from his ways. Well, did you pass off any of that wealth? Did you give to any of those people who you said were less than? Did you go back and try to get them together? Hell no. The answer to that is hell no. So this right here is crocodile tears. This guy is literally damn near as red as his glasses. That's a fucking Edomite. That's an actual Edomite. Vocab. This is what it means to be Adawam, red, literally. If you gave birth to a child and this mother effer came out looking like that, you would consider them to be fucking red. That's why his name was Edom. Okay? Or Esau on the way out, Slakin. But it was changed to Edom, which means red. Alright, Shashua wasted away. Alright. Let's go to this clip right quick.
That is niggas been done in the United States of America. We used to have almost to make babies. The black boy used to get a bag put on his head, and all he did was his sister. He had to his aunties. They used to breed us, homie. They used to cut our off. Niggas used to have to hang and get his cut off and put in his mouth. They used to have they play with us. You think I ain't racist and I know my history? And we still getting done bad. As bad as we've been getting done in this country, there ain't not one legislation to stop rap music from promoting our destruction and our death. There ain't one legislation. How the f*** they get some because one white boy killed 7 more? One white man went and killed 7 and them stupid motherfuckers.
He's referring to the incident with we'll say the Moabites and Ammonites that had got murdered by Edom. If y'all remember a couple years back, but he's saying, how we've been getting we've been getting straight dogs and ain't got no relief. You know, one thing happens to somebody and they get all the help in the world. But why? Hey, these other nations, they're in league with Esau. That's why. All right, and I got a scripture, y'all. Hey, he has to now deal with this reproach, this shame that's on him, and he doesn't like it. That's why he's trying to rewrite history. That's why he's trying to say, you know, what was it? Slavery was indentured servitude. They agreed to come over here. He doesn't want all these clips, all these books, right? The scriptures primarily, all this proof that he's the man to point the finger at. He don't like it, y'all. He don't like it.
Nigga, we've been dying at a rate that's unreal due to the destruction of rap music and hip-hop culture. We have been, and it's been a pandemic and black death, gun violence against black males in our communities. Where's our legislation? Where's our protection? Damn, nigga, they had one bad month. They done had one bad month in America. Let the man, when the police start killing them,
hey, you know, so he's, you know, doing his show that he do, but you know, he was speaking the facts. We've been oh, this is that Jake.
Sheriff's office, open the door. Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! 312, shots fired. Suspect down. Do not move!
Now,
He was shot 6 times.
that wasn't the smartest move to answer the door with the gun, considering it was the police, but I'm going to assume one or two things. Either he didn't know it was the police, although they announced themselves, or two, because he is a veteran, you know, ex-military veteran, he assumed that his authority would be recognized and he wasn't going to be gunned down by the police, and he assumed wrong. All right, so this is just one of many incidences of this happening to our people. This is a part of the shameful spewing that's on his glory. This is a part of the reproach that he has to deal with that he doesn't like. This is a part of the evidences, the crimes against us, y'all, that we're going to avenge against him. And all, even though, you know, hey, that Jake, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai set it up to where it was his time to die, right? You know, he had to pay for his sins as a man. But every single bit of Israelite blood that's been spilled by these motherfuckers, they're still going to pay. Why? Because we're still the chosen people. So y'all still going to pay, E. Don't get it twisted, all right? Job 20:10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Okay? And I'm really zeroing in on verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth. All the things that he did to get to where he's at in the world, and not just America, y'all. Greece, Rome, burning down the temple. You know, the many taking it all the way back to what? The Lord told us not to forget Amalek. Why? Some of the earliest interactions we had with him as a nation, because you know, Jacob and Esau, they had their own issues, right? But when the nation of Israel, when we became a nation, and when the Edomites became a nation, when we finally had a reconvening, so we trying to pass through the land, how did they do us? They dogged us. They dogged us. All right. And then not only that, you had the incident where they came and attacked at the rear of the people. Let me grab that. Yep, right here. Okay, Slakia. Okay. Yep. Hey, it tells us that that's going all the way back to Exodus, but I'm gonna grab the account out of Deuteronomy. We was fighting with them motherfuckers since day zero, man. Come on now. So Deuteronomy 25:17, it says, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when you were come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint and weary. He feared not Yahweh. Therefore it shall be when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua thy power hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it. Right, so now when we had got to the Holy Land, finally, the first time I'll say we were supposed to take them out, but we wasn't able to accomplish that. But that will be accomplished in the kingdom of heaven. We're finally going to wipe all the Edomites out, not just Amalek, for what they did to us. And we're not going to forget. It's going to be a very great day. This is the book of Deuteronomy, y'all. The second law. The Heavenly Father put it in the laws of the Bible to not forget nor forgive this motherfucker and to destroy him for it. Okay? It's law. Niggas want to keep the law. That's the law. God damn it. When they come back, let's see what else we got. Hey, this one's funny, actually. So you see, I think they're at the Secretary of State or wherever they're at, and you see this son of a bitch typing. This random ass Edomite. Ain't nobody even doing nothing to him. And what's he talking about? They think white folks owe them something. That's what he's going to say. Basically, he's talking about us, Jake, so-called black people, right? We can't even sit and mind our business and do our, you can't even go to the Secretary of State and fucking get your paperwork handled without the devil just hating on you. Ain't did shit to nobody. And he an old stupid honky because he got that big ass font. Old slow typing stupid bitch. But don't got the nerve. He don't even got the balls to say that in a black woman's face. Even one of them Yvettes will get to slapping him up in there. Man, some old fat bitch. Wouldn't you probably know he texting his fat, nasty, goddamn stinking ass wife. Bitch probably built like what's the phrase? Beach blonde, bad body, butch built bitch. That thing that girl said in court, that Eve said to that white broad, that cracker hoe. She called her a beach blonde, bad built, butch body bitch. Hey, that's a hell of a phrase, man. So, but hey, this is why. Hey, it tells you in Ezekiel he's had a perpetual hatred. This is him. He got a red shirt on. He's red skinned. They got hatred flowing through their fucking veins for us, and we ain't did nothing but try to survive. I had seen one clip, and I can't remember where it's at, but somebody was like, "Man, y'all better be glad all black people want to be is equal, all right? For all the things that happened to us, and not just Judah, Northern Kingdom as well, Latinos and Native Americans, right? Because if the average nigga was rolling around looking for his real ops, and not for his fucking cousin who happens to be born on the other side of the city, rolling around, some of these niggas is killing their family members. Y'all don't even fucking know it. The real ops is you, Esau, and soon we gonna ride on you. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the elect will take down all the heathen. Alright, so I'm gonna end with this one.
Hey!
What?
Do not be aggressive!
Do not be aggressive. Alright, I think this is out in South Africa. Dun, 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 dun. He got the whip. How that shit feel, E?
Where's the camera? No! Hey! Do not be aggressive! I'm fucking serious!
Yeah, they fucking serious. Get the fuck out of the country. Even if these are Hamites, y'all. Everybody is tired of Edom. And soon, it's going to be time for him to drink this cup. I don't know how he going to do it. Bitch, we going to drown you in it. We going to make you drink it and shove that bitch off in your goddamn neck. You figure it the fuck out. We had to figure it the fuck out. Barely. We didn't barely made it to this. If it wasn't for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we'd have been through. So Esau, y'all don't got the Lord. So how y'all gonna make it? we gonna make you survive some way, somehow. But it's finna be your turn. You wanna know what it's like? You finna find the fuck out. Jeremiah 49:12. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So that's what's about to happen. Esau is finally about to surely drink of it. And he doesn't like it, but that's too bad. We didn't like it. We drink of it. So it is what it is. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the like to Akim Wa Akwath. Learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.